This journey begins when Noir, the third son of a baron, chose employment over furthering his education after leaving high school. I mean, who needs education when you can explore dungeons and unlock latent abilities? It's like dropping out of wizard school to become a street magician. Classic Noir move. On the first day of his job, Noir discovers his father in distress and his mother worried as he learns that the Viscount's son has replaced him at the library. Talk about a plot twist. I guess libraries are the new battlegrounds for noble supremacy. Move over, Hogwarts. It's all about the Dewey Decimal Duel. And of course, Noir reveals his lowly baronet status. It's like watching Naruto explain that he's the village outcast for the upteenth time. Maybe Noir should take a leaf out of Naruto's book and embrace the believe it philosophy. At least then he'd have some catchphrase credibility. But fear not, because his sister is here to save the day. She suggests enrolling in the Heroes Academy, because apparently it's the McDonald's of stable futures. Would you like some knighthood with that, sir? Maybe they offer a combo meal with a side of dragon slaying. And Emma, the childhood friend and daughter of a duke, is disappointed that Noir won't be joining her in the library. Sorry, Emma, it seems Noir's destiny lies in dungeons, not dusty old books. Maybe he can write a memoir about his adventures, 50 Shades of Dungeon. And here comes the big reveal. Noir is the Great Sage. I guess every anime needs a protagonist with a sage in their pocket. Move over, Pokemon. There's a new sage in town, and he comes with severe headaches as a bonus. Noir discloses that he refrains from using it frequently due to severe headaches caused by questioning the sage. Emma shares information she read, revealing the connection between the headaches and the last Great Sage's experience. Upon summoning the Great Sage for guidance on strengthening himself for the Heroes Academy entrance exam, Noir is advised to explore a hidden dungeon. However, the Sage's abrupt disappearance causes Noir to suffer from headaches once again. Maybe he should try calling customer service instead. I hear they have great hold music. In a scene change, Noir stands fully equipped at the entrance of the cave, ready for his mission. Inside, he opens a large door, using a spell from the Sage, and encounters Olivia's servant, a chained woman. Olivia shares her story and warns Noir against attempting to free her due to the unique chains binding her. Despite her situation, she guides Noir and through a telepathic connection, transfers her powers to him, making her his teacher. Olivia explains Noir's ability to create unique powers and grant them to others. Noir, learning about life points, LP, and their connection to his abilities, discovers methods to earn and replenish LP. His interactions with Olivia, including a hug from his sister and asking Emma for a hug, increase his life points. Who needs a magic sword when you can defeat enemies with a warm embrace? In his time at the Heroes Academy, Noir faces challenges due to his lower social status. It's like Hogwarts all over again, but instead of house rivals, it's a hierarchy of nobility. Emma and Leonore become his teammates, and together they decide to return to the dungeon to collect monster materials. Despite facing a formidable Dead Reaper, Noir's creative use of his abilities leads to victory, boosting his level. The professor announces Noir's group as the top performing team, making history at the academy by delivering the skull of the Dead Reaper. Noir, Emma, and Leonore are astonished by their unexpected victory and the significant advantage they achieved, passing the entrance exam and making history at the Heroes Academy. Noir, the financially challenged hero-to-be, because nothing says heroic like dodging tuition bills. As the news of his academy success reaches his family, their initial joy turns into the kind of concern usually reserved for characters of a financial drama. The tuition fee of 300,000 reals could probably buy you a small kingdom in some anime worlds. So, what's Noir's brilliant plan? Consult with his master, Olivia, who probably has a PhD in financial wizardry. Olivia suggests a part-time job, specifically selling materials from dungeon monster kills, because in the anime universe, monsters conveniently drop sellable loot like they've got an online store. But Noir, hesitant due to his past incidents, recalls that time he asked Leonore to take credit for his actions during the academy exam. Classic Noir move. It's like playing a game of how many people can I drag into my complicated life. Olivia, the voice of reason, advises Noir to join the Adventurers Guild, where he encounters Lola, the suspicious receptionist from the same guild as Olivia. She decides to test Noir, probably thinking, this guy can't be this lucky. But Noir proposes a bet, and boom, he proves his abilities, inadvertently exciting himself and increasing his LP, because in anime, everything is measured in arbitrary points. To afford the academy, Lola assigns Noir a mission to catch rainbow grasshoppers. Because why not throw in some psychedelic insects to spice up the plot? Hesitant at first, Lola assures him of success and drops some subtle hints about her attraction to competent men. On the mission, Noir debates summoning the sage, despite potential headaches, but decides to seek assistance. Successfully catching the grasshoppers, he receives 250,000 reals. Needing an additional 50,000 reals, Noir faces tension between Emma and Lola, both interested in him. He meditates, and Emma expresses her gratitude, while Lola hints at dinner. Emma becomes jealous, leading to a dispute. Noir receives a payment and progresses in rank. Lola assigns him a new task, causing further jealousy from Emma. With a successful mission, Noir levels up to the adventurer ranks, causing more jealousy from Emma. Lola, revealing her newfound friendship with Emma, assigns Noir a new task. It's like a never-ending cycle of missions, jealousy, and suspiciously convenient plot twists. Emma, not one to be outdone, possesses a mission to catch a rabbit for tuition money, because apparently rabbits are the hottest currency in this anime world. Goblins attack, and a giant rabbit appears because, well, why not? Emma, in an attempt to impress Noir, fights the giant rabbit, and Noir intervenes. It's like a bizarre crossover between Watership Down and a generic isekai. In a forest, Noir uses his abilities to enhance Emma's powers. To accumulate points, he requests to nibble Emma's ear, leading to unexpected consequences.
Hey, that's pretty good.
With the rabbit defeated, they deliver its horn to Lola, forming an unexpected friendship between Emma and Lola. Noir reveals his dimensional pocket ability, summoning the rabbit again. Because why not impress the ladies with your pocket-sized zoo? Grateful, Emma and Lola embrace Noir, and they all enjoy the rabbit's meat. Mission accomplished, tuition money acquired, and the trio sets off into the anime sunset. And thus, Noir, with a stomach full of rabbit meat and a pocket full of weird abilities, is ready to enroll in the academy and pursue his dream. Because nothing says heroism like an empty wallet and a harem forming around you. Anime logic at its finest. In the midst of all this drama and destiny-changing curses, Noir stood there, overwhelmed with gratitude and probably wondering if he accidentally stumbled into a soap opera for wizards. Noir is moved to see all of the adventurers cheering for him and congratulating him on his admission to the School of Heroes. He expresses his gratitude to them and acknowledges that this achievement wouldn't have been possible without his teacher, Olivia. As Noir and Emma exit the academy, it seems like every anime trope is checking in for duty. The beautiful and economically superior Emma advises Noir to show reverence to Maria Finna Albert, the daughter of Duke Albert, because in anime, social hierarchies are more complicated than plot twists in Death Note. Now, Noir, armed with his analytical eye ability, which is the anime equivalent of having a really good prescription for glasses, discovers that Maria is cursed to meet her maker at 16. Well, that's just dandy. It's like the universe handed Noir a script and said, "Here, fix this." In his noble title and economic privilege, Noir faces disdain from his peers. It's like he's in the wrong anime. Shouldn't he be the one everyone looks up to, brooding in the corner with a tragic past and a tragic haircut? Emma, admired for her beauty and her higher economic status, attracts attention from male classmates. The atmosphere shifts when Maria, the Duke's daughter, enters the classroom, captivating Noir. Contrary to his expectations, Maria approaches Noir, addressing him by his full name, and expresses hope for a good relationship. Noir is intrigued by Maria's unexpected acknowledgement. Noir's first fighting class involves a teacher emphasizing the importance of learning the retreat technique. Oh, the irony. Noir is challenged, and it's not a Naruto-style believe it challenge. Instead, it's more like, retreat or you might not make it to the next episode. But don't worry, Noir's got this. He uses his abilities to successfully retreat, earning a reward that makes other students jealous. Then there's Emma, observing with sadness, fearing that Noir might develop romantic feelings for the teacher. Well, at least someone's looking out for potential HR violation in this school of heroes. And just when you think things couldn't get more complicated, Noir consults the Great Sage for advice on how to save Maria from her impending doom. The Great Sage suggests touching the hearts of all the girls to earn life points. Really? Is this an anime or a dating simulator? Not satisfied with the impracticality of the plan, Noir asks Emma for a kiss to cure his headache. In an impulsive move, Noir kisses Emma in front of their classmates, impressing the girls but infuriating the teacher. Seeking a solution for Maria's curse, Noir and Emma visit Lola, who suggests seeking help from her friend Luna to expel evil from bodies. Noir, motivated by Maria's kindness and desire to help, resolves to save her. Noir requests Lola's help to introduce him to Luna, prompting Luna to head to a temple. Upon arrival, they find Luna exhausted from healing the sick. Lola apologizes for the interruption, but explains the urgency of their discussion. So, Noir decides to consult his teacher in a dungeon, because where else would you go for relationship advice? Forget love gurus, we've got dungeon-dwelling mentors who drop knowledge bombs like they're handing out candy on Halloween. His teacher drops the bombshell that getting close and personal with Luna, the elf healer, can earn him more life points than a Black Friday sale at a fantasy Costco. Noir, ever the scholar, decides to invest in the lucky pervert technique. Yes, it's an actual skill. Move over, ninjutsu and fireballs, we've got the lucky pervert technique in town. Noir, now armed with the subtlety of a sledgehammer, proceeds to accidentally on purpose bump into every girl in a 10-mile radius.
Nice.
Forget Naruto's sexy jutsu, Noir's got the clumsy Casanova catastrophe. And here I thought anime characters were supposed to be smooth and charming. But wait, there's more. Noir, the master of romance, decides to edit the lucky pervert ability. Because, you know, subtlety is for the weak. He wants to control how often he stumbles into compromising situations. It's like trying to control a wild horse with a stick of butter. Good luck with that, Noir. Enter Lola. She arrives with Luna, and you can almost hear the facepalms echoing in the background as Emma scolds Noir for his shenanigans. Luna, ever the diplomat, hints at potential interest, probably thinking, "This guy? Really?" As they discuss Maria's curse over a meal, Emma expresses her concerns about Luna's attractiveness. Because of course, in the world of anime, saving lives and magical curses take a back seat to romantic entanglements. Luna drops the bomb about her shortened lifespan if she removes curses, turning the whole situation into a magical soap opera. And just when you thought things couldn't get crazier, an explosion happens, because every important anime discussion needs a side order of unexpected chaos. Luna heals an injured boy, but surprise surprise, she's running low on energy. Noir, ever the knight in shining armor, carries Luna, discovering her fear of death when low on energy. Well, who wouldn't be afraid of dying while being carried in the arms of an accidental pervert? But fear not, Luna regains composure and confesses her weakness. I mean, we all have our insecurities, but Luna's vulnerability is on another level. She fears death not from epic battles, but from running out of magical energy. It's like Superman worrying about running out of batteries for his supersuit. In the end, our hero Noir reveals his grand plan to save Maria without sacrificing Luna. It involves accumulating a ridiculous amount of LP and turning Luna into a magical financial consultant, because nothing says romance like financial stability. Lola suggests attending the Harem Pride event, an event organized by nobles, as the golden ticket to their money-making dreams. Noir finds himself in an arena where showcasing your girlfriend is the key to winning the prize. Little does he know that this is just the beginning of a carnival of chaos. The audience, armed with shells of hostility and personal vendettas against the fairer sex, launches a barrage of insults at the male participants. Betrayal, it seems, has left these folks scarred, and they're taking it out on anyone with a Y chromosome. Noir, probably regretting his life choices at this point, braves the storm and decides to proceed with the event. The groups, including our hero and his entourage of Emma, Luna, and Lola, endure a torrent of perverted remarks from the audience. It's like a bizarre talent show where humiliation is the grand prize. But hold on to your magical hats, because despite the cruel atmosphere, Group 9, the adventurers from the rival guild, manage to create a silent moment that frustrates the audience. Cue the surprise twist. Just when you thought it couldn't get any weirder, the presenter introduces a new challenge, satisfying all the men in the audience. The girls, quite rightly, protest. But then, a mysterious masked man appears with daring questions, because nothing says romantic drama like an unexpected masked interlude. The girls, displaying unparalleled teamwork, strategize to perform challenges, treating Noir as if he were a pampered child. The final challenge involves proving that they are the best harem, culminating in a triple kiss. The presenter, emotionally scarred from a failed marriage, can't take it anymore and throws the money at them, begging them to leave. As they exit, the hostile audience adds insult to injury by throwing food at them. Well, at least they got paid for their troubles. Outside the arena, Noir reflects on the victory, probably wondering if this is really the life he signed up for. Meanwhile, Maria's condition deteriorates rapidly, adding a sobering note to the chaotic festivities. Noir and the girls arrive at Maria's mansion, where they learn about Maria's curse, and Noir proposes a financial maneuver to save her. Maria, the epitome of acceptance, explains how she embraced the curse and enrolled in the academy to live her remaining time fully. Noir, ever the problem solver, reveals his plan to redirect the curse's damage to Luna's finances. Maria's assistant spills the beans about Noir's identity as the Dead Reaper defeater, adding an extra layer of complexity to the situation. In a twist of fate, Maria wakes up and, fully aware of Noir's life points, decides a kiss is the solution.
Yeah, boy.
Luna successfully removes the curse, and Maria, now curse-free, expresses her gratitude to the entire squad. As they leave, Noir reflects on being a savior, but Emma and Lola, ever the worrywarts, become concerned about Maria catching feelings for him. Luna, in a shocking revelation, admits falling under Noir's charm, and the girls playfully accuse him of being a certified womanizer. Noir, probably questioning every life decision up to this point, visits his teacher, Olivia, to thank her for the bestowed abilities. Olivia, feeling a little left out, demands a kiss, but settles for a kiss on the forehead, because in the world of Noir, nothing is ever straightforward, not even a thank you. Olivia then suggests he needs more practice with girls. Perhaps she thinks Noir's flirting technique is about as effective as a Pikachu trying to learn Thunderbolt from a Jigglypuff. I mean, even Naruto would have better luck mastering the Rasengan on the first try. So our hero Noir decides to open up a monster material shop with a sudden influx of cash. Because, you know, fighting monsters is a well-known method of making a quick buck. It's like if One Punch Man decided to start a hair salon, because who wouldn't want the Saitama special? But then things take a turn for the chaotic when the girls start arguing over who gets to be Noir's sidekick. It's a bizarre crossover between a harem anime and a reality show where the prize is getting to babysit the protagonist. Move over, Sailor Moon. We've got a new contender for the title of Who Can Make the Protagonist's Life More Complicated? Noir wisely decides to bail on the situation faster than Goku can power up to Super Saiyan. I mean, who needs the hassle of choosing a waifu when you can have the peace and quiet of a hyperbolic time chamber? And then Noir, in a stroke of genius, decides to entrust his father with the legalities of the business, because nothing says trustworthy businessman like a guy who might gamble away the shop deed on a game of poker. It's a strategic move worthy of Light Yagami's level of calculated risk-taking. In his quest to become stronger, Noir enters the dungeon, where his teacher advises him to equip himself with the necessary skills for the journey. As he navigates through the dungeon, Noir encounters a surprising and mystical entity, a black lion named Tigerson, adorned with a flower on its head. Tigerson, a talking lion, asks Noir for help, finding its elven friend on the 6th floor of the dungeon. In exchange for assistance, Tigerson offers to support Noir there. Intrigued, Noir agrees, and Tigerson reveals its name's sentimental meaning during the journey. On the 6th floor, they encounter zombies, and Noir uses 500 LP to reverse the zombification of Tigerson's elven friend, Vachel. I guess in this world, you can cure the undead with a magical equivalent of a cup of coffee. Move aside, Attack on Titan. This is the real bring your dead friends back to life action. As they exit the dungeon, Noir and Vachel reunite with Tigerson, and the friends embrace each other. However, a revelation about Vachel's homeland not accepting other races adds a bittersweet layer to their reunion. Vachel, feeling guilty, decides to part ways with Tigerson, expressing apologies and tearfully bidding farewell. As they share a private connection about their experiences, Noir proposes a surprising offer to Tigerson to be his friend and live with him. Tigerson, moved by the sincerity of the invitation, accepts, and Noir playfully convinces the lion to embrace the comforts of living with him instead of in the dungeon. The narrative takes an emotional turn as Tigerson, despite accepting the offer, expresses lingering sadness and decides to return to the 5th floor of the dungeon for a specific reason. Intrigued, Noir follows Tigerson and discovers the lion crying. Tigerson confides in Noir, revealing the emotional struggle of preparing for their parting, despite the pain of separation. In a poignant moment, Noir empathizes with Tigerson's emotions, acknowledging the difficulty of parting from loved ones. He extends a heartfelt invitation, asking Tigerson to be his friend and guardian lion. Overwhelmed with emotion, Tigerson accepts the proposal. Tigerson is eagerly welcomed by Noir's family, who offer to employ him as security for their new shop.